Comparing the way of the carpenter to strategy. The comparison with carpentry is through the connection with houses, houses of the nobility, houses of the warrior, the four houses, ruin of houses, thriving of houses, the style of the house, the tradition of the house, and the name of the house. The carpenter uses a master plan of the building, and the way of strategy is similar in that there is a plan of campaign. If you want to learn the craft of war, ponder over this power. My gosh. If you want to learn the craft of war, ponder over this book. The teacher is a needle. The disciple is a thread. You must practice constantly. Like the foreman, carpenter, the commander must know natural rules and the rules of the country and the rules of houses. This is the way of the foreman. The foreman carpenter must know the architectural theory of towers and temples and the plans of palaces, and must employ men to rise up houses. The way of the foreman carpenter is the same as the way of the commander of a warrior house. In the construction of houses, choice of wood is made. Straight unknotted timber of good appearance is used for the revealed pillars. Straight timber with small defects is used for the inner pillars. Timber of the finest appearance, even if a little weak, is used for the thresholds, lintels, doors, and sliding doors, and so on. Good strong timber, though it may be gnarled and knotted, can always be used discreetly in construction. Timber which is weak and knotted throughout should be used for scaffolding and later as firewood. The foreman carpenter allots his men work according to their ability. Floor layers, makers of sliding doors, thresholds and lintels, ceilings, and so on. Those of poor ability lay the floor joists. Those of lesser ability carve wedges and do such miscellaneous work. If the foreman knows and deploys his men well, the finished work will be good. The foreman should take into account the abilities and limitations of his men, circulating among them and asking nothing unreasonable. He should know their morale and spirit and encourage them when necessary.